Sometimes you're going to end up with an equation like this where it doesn't exactly equal to 0. You're going to have to move everything to one side in order to make it work. So let's look at that. We got x, and then we got x minus 4 in brackets is equal to 5. Well, this 5 better move over there. You can do that by subtracting it. So this is going to be subtracted over here, it's going to be subtracted over here. So what you're left with is x, and in brackets x minus 4. Minus 5 is equal to 0. Now this bracket is kind of cumbersome. We need to get rid of it too. So what I suggest is putting that x into the bracket. You're going to distribute it. So x times x, that's going to be x squared. X times a negative 4 is going to be negative 4x. And then you got negative 5 is equal to 0. Now we can work with this. Alright, so we got to factor it. What adds to give you negative 4, but multiplies to give you negative 5? Since this is negative, then you're going to have a positive and a negative answer. So this is going to be x. This is going to be negative 5. And it's going to be x plus 1. Okay, because negative 5 times 1 is negative 5. And negative 5 plus 1 is negative 4. Okay, so working the roots out, this one right here, well, x is going to have to equal 5 in order for that to be 0. This one right here, x is going to have to equal negative 1 for that to be 0 as well. So x is equal to 5 and negative 1. Next up we've got b. We've got negative 3x squared is equal to negative 13x minus 10. You may find it easier to move the x squared over somewhere so that it's positive. Alright, so if you add 3x squared here, and add 3x squared on the other side, what you're going to have is a 3x squared minus 13x minus 10 is equal to 0. Now we can work with this. Multiply the first and the third terms together, so you've got 3 times a negative 10 is equal to negative 30. Okay, so that's a negative answer, so we know that we're going to need a positive and a negative to make that work. In the middle, you've got a negative 13x, so we need a positive and a negative number that adds to give you a negative 13, but multiplies to give you a negative 30. Here's your choices. So we've got 1 times 30, which is 30, 2 times 15, 3 times 10, 5 times 6. Since this here is negative, the bigger number better be negative as well. So I'm going to put negatives in front of all the bigger numbers. So 1 times negative 30, absolutely, but if you add those together, that's negative 29. That doesn't work. 2 times negative 15, well, that's negative 30, but if you add those together, 2 plus a negative 15, that is a negative 13, so that is the one you want. Okay, so I've split the middle term apart. Now we're going to group these. So the first one, you can take an x out, and what you're left with is 3x plus 2. The next one, you got negative 15x minus 10. You probably want to take that negative out. So that's going to be a negative, well, 5 actually. And that's going to give you 3x plus 2. Because negative 10 divided by negative 5 is a positive 2. Working this one out, these are common, so you can take that out. That is going to be 3x plus 2. And in the other bracket, it's going to be x minus 5. So this one set it equal to 0. It's 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. Subtract your 2, subtract your 2. 3x is equal to negative 2 divided by 3, divided by 3. X is equal to negative 2 over 3. After this one right here, in order for that one to work, it's x better equal to 5. So these right here are your roots.